were actual time travelers.
So let's get into some of these next stories.
Do you think that if they were time travelers, they'd bypass some of the shit that's happened because they are?
I think so. Let's get into these next stories. We're going long tonight, guys. We're going long. You ready?
Yeah.
Put your headphones on, Castro.
Sure.
All right, we're jumping into...
Well, I'm going to have to pee in a minute, too. So let's go through some of this.
Aliens.
I'll tell you when I can't wait anymore.
All right, so really it comes down to what's going on with aliens.
Yo, mama.
There are predictions that are going to happen over the next day and a half, and I've got some predictions for you guys. Let's start with one that's it's old. You brought this one up to me, and you're like, hey, can we share this? I was like, fuck yeah, we can share this. So let's share this one. So I'm putting this out there right now. Let's go.
Andromedans tell you that the Alpha Draconians are
guys,
here
so bear with
now.
it.
All of these are a little bit
There
long.
are 1,833 of them that have been living underground between 100 and 200 miles beneath the surface. They've been here, some of them have been here a long time. They have lifespans that are thousands of years.
Thousands of years.
They're carnivorous. They are not friendly to mankind, at least the ones that are here.
Are you saying carnivorous, they eat humans?
Yes. And they won't eat a dead human. It has to be.
Did you hear what he said?
They don't eat a dead human.
They're carnivorous and they only eat live
Well, they said they're carnivorous. They don't eat dead humans.
Mm-hmm.
They only eat alive.
Alive at the time of the killing. Their preference is children. You know, and we've been told, you shouldn't talk about that. You know, other people say, well, you better not talk about the reptilians. Well, you know, bull. You know, why not? According to the Andromedans, they're responsible for 31,712 children disappearing in the last 25 years from the United States. These children were food. And I'm supposed to just shut up and not say anything about it because people don't want to hear it? That's tough. That's tough. You know, Westchester County, in the last 5 years, 3,000 children in Westchester County, New York.
The one thing I don't know about this video is when it was taken.
It's supposed to be old.
I mean, it looks old, right? I don't know. And hey, this could all be
Well, that's
bullshit.
why I'm like, I don't know if it's real or not, but it was so
I think this is
interesting.
a real New York.
MC will tell us.
No.
MC will be like,
do you know about aliens?
I Googled,
MC?
it's AI. Keep going.
This isn't AI.
Keep going.
Have vanished without a trace. Where are they going? Why are we allowing this
Westchester
to
is
happen?
New York.
And why should people stay in denial about it?
Now, how are they able to do this? How are they able to? How are they able to? How are they able to do it? How are they able to come up out of this from underground and do it, or do they have?
There are tunneling systems everywhere. They're being helped by the Greys, and also there are groups within the higher echelon that are actually helping them acquire this.
So human beings are abducting the kids and getting them to the Greys, who in turn give them to the Alpha Draconians?
That's right.
How many people
That's part of the
disappeared
deal.
during the
They won't come up as long as we
Great
feed them down there.
COVID experiment?
You understand? It's about human beings selling themselves out. The echelon attitude here, the needs of the few outweigh the needs of humanity. And sorry, that just isn't right.
Can we call it the Great COVID experiment at this point? I think we can.
Why?
Because it was a vaccine experiment that they did on a mass world population experiment. I would say that the COVID vaccine was an experiment on all of humanity. Because,
But what does that have to do with this?
hang on, I'm going to explain that.
You're going to tie them together.
Africa, you do realize that like most of Africa did not get a vaccine.
No.
Yeah, it was mostly like because nobody hears about anything going on down
bigger
there, right?
countries.
Yeah. Well, no, Africa's a fucking continent.
Yeah, but they're.
It's a continent.
I know, but they're.
I'm not talking about like South Africa
Okay, so
or Uganda or whatever. Right. So what I'm saying is like what's going on here, and they're just taking kids out of fucking Westchester, New York.
New Hampshire.
No, not New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Right? Like, let's go. Like,
So
what the fuck?
MC says it's been a business
Is this part
for
of
a
the
long
sex ed?
time.
We're gonna get to the sex ed link here in a minute.
Did you hear what I
motherfucker.
said,
What?
bitch?
Hmm.
MC said it's been a business for a long time. This isn't AI.
I don't think it is either. So put your headphones back in. Let's go. Why are you taking your
Because
headphones
you
out?
keep talking and it drives me nuts when I hear you talking on both ends.
Then you take one out.
All right, take both out. It's fine.
I'm
You're
gonna
not the boss of
shake
me.
you like a baby. Let's go.
But it's going to have to be humanity that's going to rise up and take the stand. You're just going to have to turn off your televisions. They're going to have to get in their car. They're going to have to fire everybody in Washington, D.C. that knows and does nothing. And they're going to have to do something.
Fuck out of here.
This apathy's got to end. Otherwise, the way we live is going to end. Period. I mean, that's the bottom line. And I'm not coming from a fear space. I'm really quite angry about the apathy and the fact
that's
that,
why
when
he's
people
dead
give
now,
lectures and try to tell them,
supposedly.
people want to stand up and
Weirdly.
fight with them. Look at what's happening around us. The indications are everywhere. Everywhere. The truth is now an obscure thing. The lie is the norm. There's something wrong here. What's wrong with this?
But they're not just lying about this. They lie about everything. So I think that's how they get you to not pay attention, because they lie about so much that you don't listen to them at all, if that makes any sense.
Because you give up on them.
Well, because you're like, you don't know what's true and what's not true. So why do I listen to you at all? But then also at the same time, this is why I think if aliens show up, we're fucked. Nobody else says that. We have neighbors that be like, if they come, it's going to be beautiful. I'm like, bitch, when he bites off,
Motherfucker, make sure your shit
when
is
he
locked
bites
and
off
loaded.
your head, I'll be like, but it's beautiful. No, they don't. There are so many, supposedly.
We're gonna get into this in the
There's
next
so
couple
many
videos.
species of
Are
aliens,
you
right?
ready for the
And
next
some are
videos?
very friendly and some are just vicious. The ones coming here aren't friendly. They're coming here to take over the world, literally. I just recorded today, the one with Keanu Reeves and
You recorded
I
with Keanu. Did you meet Keanu?
no, I recorded the movie with
Oh,
Jennifer.
I thought you were recording with.
I was recording with Keanu. I
Keanu.
wish, because I've been like, what's life like? How you like marriage? You always let people in your backyard. Or when you join Wix. What about Constantine? When's that coming out? I have
You
so many
talked to him
questions.
a lot. Yeah.
No, I said if I did, I would. Not Jennifer Gardner. Jennifer, she's married to the
Lopez.
English dude. No, she's
Lopez.
married to the English dude.
Green.
The day the Earth stood still, which is a remake. I don't know if you knew that, but it's a remake. It was on TV.
Connolly, that fucking
Jennifer
super
Connelly.
hot one. Yeah.
I recorded it today because I've never seen it.
Super hot from my day.
She's still super hot.
I
I'm
know.
sure.
But like, yeah.
I'm sure.
No,
But
okay. All right.
I just feel like
Mhm.
when it comes time for them to come here, Jesus is coming first, the aliens are coming second, and
No.
you're either going to heaven or the
perhaps
aliens
not.
are eating you.
Let's go on to the next video.
I can't say the world's gonna end because of aliens.
So we're gonna go on to Greg Aliens video.
Oh fuck.
You ready for this one?
No.
Because this one has been bouncing around.
Chief said I'm
for a
here to
little bit.
learn.
You ready? Well, you're gonna learn now. Let's go.
Have you heard of this prediction that something is going to happen this Easter
That's
Sunday?
totally-
So you've probably heard of Chris Bledsoe, but if you haven't, this is his
This is
story.
an
In
old
2007,
prediction.
he was on the banks of the Cape Fear River in North Carolina when he had an encounter with orbs,
19 years
glowing
ago then.
beings, and a UFO. Chris lost about 4 hours of time that day and came out with his severe Crohn's disease mysteriously gone. NASA, the CIA, and even the Vatican went on to investigate him about his abduction experience. Then in 2012, Chris had a vision. A being that he calls the Lady appeared to him and told him that on Easter Sunday 2026, something would happen. When the blue star
Sunday.
Regulus
Could
in the
that be
constellation
Jesus?
of Leo aligns with the Great Sphinx in Egypt, just before dawn and appears red, a new knowledge would come to the world. That aliens will reveal themselves and humanity will change forever. She also told him that this would happen in a time when Israel and Iran were exchanging missiles, and that when that happens,
That's been
orbs
happening
will
forever.
rise up out
Yeah.
of the ocean to stop the conflict. Bledsoe told this to his contacts in the government almost 15 years ago. And look what's happening now. And what's really interesting is that the
Watch
Space
this.
Force has a logo, this one right here, depicting the Sphinx on the globe and a bright star above it.
That's real.
Is this depicting the event that the lady told Chris about? Now, this is real. It was created in 2022 as part of the intelligence unit Space Delta 18 at Wright-Patterson, arguably the most UFO-connected military base in American history. And it's also been reported that government remote viewers were tasked with looking at this date. So what do they know that we don't? Drop
All
your
right.
theories down in the comments.
All right.
Eh,
So
eh. So come on, let's be honest. The whole Israeli conflict has been happening for what? Like
Oh,
2
no,
decades?
no. They're not talking about
100
that.
decades? 10
This
decades?
guy, like, you can go out and watch the video of this dude.
Yeah, but doesn't some of it just line up the stuff that's already been going on when he made these predictions is what
It
I'm
was
saying.
in 2012 when he made these predictions.
2007, actually.
Or
is what it said.
2007. Whatever. I was saying.
Yeah. So 19 years ago.
He said that Iran, Israel, and the U.S. would be in war.
Well, he didn't say U.S. He said Iran and Israel.
No.
Said Iran and
Anyway.
Israel.
No, I don't
But
want to say
that's-
and anyway. 'cause
That's been
just
going on
makes it make no
forever,
sense.
though, right? Like that's been
Well,
going
they
on
are, but
for
the
years and years and
key is
years.
That,
You okay there?
yeah, just having a little fucking
Wow.
my ear got hot.
Tourette's.
Think about like the timelines of that. That dude talked about that 15, 18 years ago, 18
19
years,
years
ago,
ago.
19 years ago.
19 years ago. I'll
So
help you.
let's think through that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is like, so yes, the SpaceX.
Does he have alien
SpaceX is kind of
I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys know that, right? Yeah.
the SpaceX thing is a little like
And
but
is it
that
timely that
conflict
we
has been
sent those
going on.
motherfuckers up
MC
to the
can probably
moon?
tell us how long that conflict is going on. But he
Oh,
does
so
say,
it's
hold
been
on.
like- It's not. No. It's not the Israeli Iran, because keep in mind, Iran was a
vaccine has been
democratic.
created.
Castro, look at me.
Yes.
Iran was a democratic country
Forever.
47, 48 years ago. And then France helped them put a fucking Ayatollah in there.
Blow
And it turned into an Islamic regime.
So we should
and all that.
blow up France, is what you're saying. I'm kidding. By
We
the
should
way.
fucking own France. We should have, when we fucking separated from Great Britain,
We don't-
fucking.
I
and
don't like the word own of anything.
I'd love to own fucking France right now.
Right? It's dirty and
Like,
gross and stinky.
No, like
and
all
they're
of the
rude.
all of the wine we could get, the cheese, the fucking. Why doesn't the United States
Okay, so
own
hold
like
on.
most
So
of fucking
MC
Europe?
said the CV-19 was definitely an experiment with a never before used platform
Okay.
for vaccine that has been created over 30 plus years to combat the AIDS epidemic with mRNA.
Oh, you're talking.
gene
Oh, we're going
therapy
way, but you're going
to
way
make
back.
it sound safe.
Yeah, 100%.
Holy moly. I don't know what you made him say holy moly. And then there was that all red sandstorm day overseas when
Oh, that just happened
some
yesterday. Or something like
woman
that, or 2 days
thought
ago.
it was the second coming. What?
So
I don't
what
know about
happened
that.
is they had a giant sandstorm over
Yes.
like the Middle East someplace, and it literally was like the sun was up.
So
No,
caused a
like we
glow.
lived in Arizona.
Yes,
and we had
Phoenix.
those like
super like the haboob.
wild orange.
The haboobs.
The haboob
Oh,
would come
and
through,
the sunsets.
and all of a sudden you're like, what?
Well, the
fuck?
sunsets are way gorgeous in
But,
Phoenix,
like-
but then you put that with the haboob, and the haboob reflects that
Everything
sunset.
is orange and red. Yeah, so that's just fucking.
And then there was that all red sandstorm,
but they called
and
it.
some woman thought it was the second coming. Listen, people are always looking for something to be the
Fuck
second
yeah.
coming.
All right, let's get into it. We got a couple more here.
Today, once said, let me know when it's time for today's Urban Dictionary. Listen, sir.
You got to send me a.
I thought he did. I
Oh,
know,
no,
right?
Hang on. You're gonna have to send it again here in a little bit because we got a couple more videos. We
Emily,
got
is your
feel
kid's
goods.
finger okay?
We got a couple more things and then a feel good here. Okay, so
Okay, so we got more alien shit.
we got 2 more
Oh, kind of
aliens
backwards. Thought it felt weird. My whole
because we're going down a fucking alien rabbit hole.
hole. I know. I
And-
sent you one fucking video, and, you
And
went
this
crazy.
is where we're getting back to the how is this sex
Stupid.
ed? Because this is how Matt fucking Gates, who was a former congressman, went on a podcast and said this.
Information will be the biologics that are not human that
Okay, so
have
real
been
quick-
discovered.
Wait,
And like even some of the
Okay, so
briefings
hang
that
on
aren't
one second. I'm gonna
classified.
pause this. I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Okay, so when he says biologics, he means aliens. Okay, so anytime
he
says
references that he's talking
he
about
has to,
people out
because
of the world.
the people that are giving him information can't say they're aliens. Okay, they're gonna say biologics or non-biologics.
Okay,
Right. So like we are human, they're just
are
some
we
sort of,
biological though?
we are, but they are just biologics that haven't been quote unquote identified.
That's stupid.
They are
So you
unidentified.
should say non-identified biologic.
Well, hang on. Let's go.
Biologics that are not human that have been discovered, and like even some of the briefings that aren't classified just need to be out in the public. I mean, I had someone come and brief me who was in a military uniform, worked for the United States Army, that was briefing me on the locations of hybrid breeding programs where captured aliens were breeding with humans to create some hybrid race that could engage in intergalactic communication. An actual uniformed member of the United States Army briefed me on that.
Non-human biologics, interracial alien mating,
species.
What the F is going on? Look, wait a second. You had whistleblowers tell you this kind of thing? Can you please unpack that?
Yeah, I had a guy who was uniformed. He was a senior enlisted with the United States Army. Came into my office at Crestview, Florida, in a non-classified setting. I had members of my staff there, hats. And what they explained is that the military ran a very secret program where aliens that were living were in forced breeding programs with humans that had been abducted from war zones and from even the caravans of migrants. Now, again, I didn't verify this, but what the whistleblower was telling me is that there were like between 6 and 12 locations around the country where this happened. And what he wanted was a group, members of Congress, to all show up at the same time at all of these different locations so that any of those activities could not be moved. And of course, it's a physical impossibility to get members of Congress to simultaneously show up at like 8 locations at one time. And so that never occurred.
I can't even.
What do you mean non-human biologics? Like this?
Well, that was the testimony of David Grush before the House Oversight Committee, which I joined. And the testimony was that in crashes of craft that had been recovered by the CIA and through a special program that the CIA had for crash recovery, that it wasn't just, you know, the hard materials, it was also biologics, but that they couldn't identify a human source of those biologics.
Isn't that fucking wild? He was a member of Congress, and I know he's gonna get all the shit, right?
Okay, so hold on. Here's what's crazy.
Okay.
I forced you to watch a lot of paranormal and alien shit, right? Like I do. And we watched this one show. His name is Ben something or other. He used to be an FBI agent. And and he left to become.
That guy knows all of these
things.
He was a CIA or FBI agent.
Him and his female counterpart would go and interview people. And there was that one chick that at the time
wish the people
no. Stop talking for a minute.
I'm sorry.
The white girl that had miscarriaged like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Like she would go to the doctor and she would be pregnant. And then like 2 months later, she would like have this miscarriage thing in her bedroom. And then she'd go to the doctor and the doctor would be like, well, you weren't ever pregnant. Right. And this happened like 4 or 5 times. And she said, because she was part of the, there's a Roosevelt's granddaughter. Somebody's granddaughter is like researching because he told her on his deathbed that we did have like an alien.
Roosevelt?
Like, I don't know, a president.
Okay.
For some reason, Roosevelt's in my head, but told her we have a human swapping program and a human breeding program with aliens for a
so this
celestial.
You're going back like
No. I'm going back like 4 years.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about a show we watched like 4 or 5 years.
We watched this 4 years ago or so.
Okay.
But she was like, this is a real thing. Like we have had a breeding program with aliens for decades at this point.
I guarantee.
And this woman has sworn that she's had 4 or 5, I can't remember, it's 3, 4, or 5 miscarriages where she is told by a doctor she is pregnant. And then one day she wakes up and she has this like, she's got a little blood. She's got this weird feeling. She goes to the doctor and the doctor's like, well, you were never pregnant. You probably just had a really bad period. And she's like, no, fucker. I have pictures of, and they're like, no. And they try to tell her she's crazy.
What do they call it?
And I literally, at the time I watched her, I was like, this bitch is crazy. But I keep hearing this over and over and over
so
again
put your
about this
headphones back
breeding
in.
program.
And this guy who's going to come up here is an active member of Congress that is going to.
Hold on, give me a second because you're going to tell me don't look at the board.
Just give it a second. Let's
hold
watch.
on.
Hang on a second. We'll go back there. Castro, put your eyes on. The reason being is
Can you just let me see what's said so far?
We'll go back and we'll reread this.
Okay, go.
Now, the important part about this is this reinforces exactly what he just said.
Okay, go.
This is an active congressman.
Well, I'm still a member of Congress, so I can't really comment too much on what Matt said. But I will say this.
Wait, seriously? Are you being serious? Or
Representative
I'm being 100% serious.
Okay. Stop talking.
I've been 100% serious. I've been briefed by just about every alphabet agency there is. And
first of all, I love his fucking twang.
Right, so he's a congressional Republican out of Tennessee.
Okay, that's
so he's been around for 1 million years.
Congress, so I can't really comment too much on what Matt said. But I will say this.
Wait, seriously? Are you being serious, or is that tongue in cheek?
I'm being 100% serious. Okay. I've been 100% serious. I've been briefed by just about every alphabet agency there is. And I'll just tell you this, if they would release the things that I've seen, you would stay up, you'd be up at night worrying about or thinking about this stuff. We just need to disclose it all. I'm sick of it.
He basically, that's the last video.
Confirmed without confirming.
That Matt Gaetz, what Matt Gaetz kind of said is
Matt Gaetz was the first guy, right?
Yeah.
Like
Matt Gaetz was,
and he's no longer
he got out of it. He's
in
like,
Congress.
Get fucked, and I don't know if he just lost the position. You can go back through now. Go back.
I know.
through.
I'm going to. I don't need your permission. Thank you, sir.
I will
Let's see.
fucking shake you like a little baby.
But Emily did say, "Yep, it was his heel. Almost thought it was a nail and would need a tetanus shot, but he's okay.
You're good. Good.
Jeepin said.
So what do you think?
Transylvanians from the planet transsexual. Okay, so yeah, that's not.
Transylvania. There was a bunch of comments of.
I don't know. I didn't get many. I don't know. Oh,
it's fine. Yeah, we're good.
But
what it really comes down to is like, holy fuck, right?
Ben Gruggan. It was not. I will find his name.
It was
MC.
Ben,
yeah.
Was it? What
He's
was the
always
name of the FBI agent that had the
FBI with Jack
TV
Osborne.
show with Jack Osborne.
We all know Jack Osborne's like a good.
Nope, that's fine. It's not gonna pull it. It's fine. Yeah, it was
Hold
Ben
on.
something or other. I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't Ben. I don't
It
know.
was Ben. It was
He's
Ben
done a bunch
something
of
or
different
other.
shows. He's done a ton of shows. Maybe it was Ben Gargan. I don't know. But it's interesting because supposedly there's supposed to be a whole shit ton of Castro. There's supposed to be a whole shit
Where
ton
are
of
you?
orbs that come out of the ocean this weekend
On Sunday?
on Sunday.
Because that's
Well,
what
it's
that
just been like
psychic said, or
produced. Well, like not psychics, like just like that was.
so can I ask you
pre-planned.
really? It's like you were Jesus and you were coming back for your
Mhm.
second time.
It has nothing to do with Jesus or God.
Well, you don't know that, do
Okay,
you?
So
You don't
right.
act like you don't know that because
I gotta fix my name. I have two things I have to think about when I think about religion and science. They're two different things for me. You are probably science and religion are one, yeah?
religion definitely before science.
So that's fair. For me, they're separate, right? Like religion.
No, they're separate for me too, but religion
like
comes before science.
God and science, they're linked somewhere out there.
There
like
are things
somewhere.
that link them. There's
Do I believe that God snapped his fingers and the entire fucking universe was created? No, I don't think that was.
Wait, say that again.
Do I think that the
You don't?
being God? No, I don't.
Oh, especially because Ben Hansen. Ben
Hansen.
fucking Hansen.
Yeah, Ben Hansen. So that's where do I believe that people can create things and create religion and stuff like that and create Jesus and create gods and stuff like that? Yeah.
I don't get what you mean.
I don't think this is just me.
So you think, I want to make sure I understand what you're saying,
Mhm.
that
I don't think God snapped
Everything
his finger
happened
and created the
because,
universe.
like the show we just finished, right? The dinosaur show, like that shit. But where do you think that first nugget came from?
I don't think God snapped his finger and created the universe.
How do you think it started?
I don't know.
You think it was just like,
do I believe in a God? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, a God? You don't believe in
I believe
God?
in
You
God,
believe
in
in
our
a
God, in a Christian God. I believe in Christian God. Yeah, 100%.
See, and
I don't think, I just don't know.
I know, but this is where we're very different. And where I struggle because I love fucking science, right? Like I love hearing. I also believe in the Bible with Adam and Eve, and we weren't cave people.